What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Natalie and this is episode 16 of the Majora's Mask series. How is everyone doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. Hope your weather's nice and fresh. And I want to say thank you for joining me in this episode. Hope you guys enjoy. And as you can see at the moment, I currently have 345 rupees and I'm heading to the town's archery gallery or town shooting gallery, and this is where we're gonna get one of the heart pieces that I was missing in the last episode. But I want to say thank you guys for all the support, so thank you for that. I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate all the other support that you guys have been showing. We're gonna be doing the finale today, so I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are too. We've finally made it to the finale, guys. Are you guys excited? Let me know down in the comments. Let me know what you thought about this game, and we'll talk about it more after we finish the game. So let's get started by getting this heart piece here. Alright, once you go ahead and get a perfect score, you're gonna get the heart piece. Huh? No way, that was perfect. Well, here you go. And there we go. So the next thing that we're gonna go do is we're gonna go get the powder cake so we could go open up Romani Ranch, and we're gonna do the dog race to get that heart piece. Alright, so now that we're here in Romani Ranch, the dog area, the racetrack, is gonna be over here to the left side of all the other buildings. And we're gonna need the Mask of Truth for this, so you could get into the dog state of mind to see who's gonna be the winner. Yes, we have to cheat in order to win this heart piece. So let's go ahead and talk to her. What do you want? This is Mama Moo Yan's doggy racetrack, just like the sign says. Do you want to try a dog race? The minimum bet is 10 rupees. Will you still try? And then first go in and fetch the doggy that you think will run the fastest and bring it here. Alright. I don't like how snooty she is, so I'm definitely gonna enjoy cheating to freaking win her race and get the heart piece and make her lose all her money. So this dog is tired, so we had to find the dog that says that they think they're gonna be light on their feet. Okay, so this is the one that you want to look for. My 4 paws feel lighter than usual today. This is the dog that we're gonna take, because this is, if I remember correctly, the one that you usually want to go with. They're gonna be the ones that win. Is that doggy fine? And yes, it is. If the dog you brought me takes first place and you get triple your bet, second gets double. Okay, so you get triple, so we're gonna go ahead and bet on 50. If the dog you've chosen places 3rd through 5th, you'll break even and get back however much you bet. If your dog does any worse than that, you'll lose whatever you bet. How much will you bet? Dude, shut up with your how dare you come into my racetrack and want to bet money with me, you poor little peasant. Pick the numbers, and so we're gonna pick 50 because we're gonna get first place hopefully, and if we get first place we get triple the money and we have to win more than 150. Oh my gosh, finally. You don't know how long it took for me to just get my dog to win. Because, like, I don't ever remember, like, when you get the Mask of Truth and you go into read the dog's mind and you pick the one that you think is gonna win, which is usually the one either it's between the three that I struggled on. I was either picking the one that said that they were gonna do it for their wife and their child, so they were definitely not gonna lose. So I would pick between that one, the one that says that the 4 paws feel lighter today, and the one that says that he feels unstoppable, that he wasn't gonna lose. And I just kept going between those three, rotating, and eventually the one that said my 4 paws feel lighter than usual eventually won. So it just, I guess, depends on, you just keep betting on the same one and eventually it'll win. It doesn't always win like the first time that you bet on it. But yeah, so we finally got the heart piece. Well, take me for a walk and call me spy. You took first place. First place! You win triple the amount of your bet. That's 210 rupees. Now, nice going. You've won over 150 rupees, so I have to give you a bonus prize too. And there we go, we get the heart piece. So yeah, this one will take a little bit of time, but yeah, you just have to pretty much just bet on the same dog and eventually you'll get it. Okay, so the Poe hunt or the ghost hunt is gonna be up here. We're gonna head up this little slope and it's gonna be in this area right here, this little house over here. So let's talk to this guy. Ikana Kingdom was founded on this land stained with the history of darkness drenched in blood. Even now, it is a place where troubled, regretful spirits gather. If you are seeking the one who is stronger than you are, you may find strength here. So the thing about this one is that you're gonna need to have more than 3 hearts to be able to win this, and it's gonna be time limit of 3 minutes. And you have to defeat all 4 Poe sisters. If you don't have more than 3 hearts, I think you won't be able to do it, or something difficult, or I don't know what, but find out. From a group of spirits plagued by lingering regrets. If you have faith in your skills and might, then try saving these wandering spirits. But the earthly price you must pay is 30 rupees. Will you do it? I'll do it. You are a boy of much vigor. Defeat the ladies within the time limit and rest their souls in peace. But if your life energy drops below 3 hearts, I will stop the match. Yeah, so there we go. That's answers the question. Mercy is the least I can offer. Are you prepared? I don't think we need the light arrows, so let's go ahead and switch it for the regular arrows. So we have 3 minutes on the clock. Let's go ahead and defeat these sisters. So it's basically the same concept as defeating them in the Ocarina of Time, especially with Meg. You have to just wait for her to spin around. And I forgot to do that the first time she popped up. I forgot to look at which one spin around, so that's why I couldn't figure it out. But yeah, you just wait and you look to see which one spins around the first time, and then that's gonna be the real one that you shoot. It seems their souls have been healed. I give to you the earthly possession which the ladies kept. Take it, Link. How does he know my name? That is your name, correct? I can read people's hearts. Oh, he just answered my question. I knew you would be coming here. Now, my own soul has been healed too. With that, he just goes. He leaves. Okay, so we're gonna need to get a little bit more arrows because now we're gonna get the last heart before we go to the moon to get the final 4 hearts and finish the game, which is the Secret Shrine. And we're gonna head to the Secret Shrine. We need the light arrows for that one. It might possibly be hard, but I think the Secret Shrine is over here. Secret Shrine behind waterfall, now awaiting the challenges of bold visitors sure of their might. Also, what's this over here? Absolutely nothing. I kind of thought that there is a hole over there, but I'm not gonna go over there. It's just gonna be behind this waterfall, like the sign said. Oh gosh, I don't really remember this. I'm gonna be honest, at least right now I don't. But they're prepping us like big time. Let's go ahead and shoot this thing with the light arrow first. That opens up that door. Oh gosh. You again. It seems somehow you have managed to send the Ikana's wandering spirits into peace. But outside of Ikana, there are still swarms of wandering spirits with lingering regrets. The ones in this room want to meet you again and have been waiting here for quite a while. Go see them if you feel like it. I'm sure they'll welcome you. Okay. So apparently we're gonna be meeting some people. There's gonna be 4 different directions that we could go in. I guess let's start out by going into this direction. I don't know what I don't remember anything about this at all. I just remember that, oh wait. Yeah, I just remember that you had to find, oh sheesh. I remember that you had to fight enemies again, and here's one of them. So there's that guy defeated. Ooh! Oh gosh, I almost I don't know, I started walking closer to him and I forgot that he pulls out that bomb to blow himself up, and I almost got into the area of effect. So we got a silver rupee for some reason, even though we literally don't need any more money. Yeah, we're like maxed out. I thought I was gonna be spending money in these little mini games, but I guess, well, we did it in the one where we fought the Poe sisters, but we beat it on the first try, so we didn't need to like go and beat it again. The next one I'm gonna go through is over here. And let's see who we have to fight. Is it gonna be an eye? It's probably an eye at the top, so let's go ahead and get out our arrows and look up. Oh, great. Goody, it's this guy again. Took a little bit of time to get all those bubbles off of him to eventually be able to shoot him in the eye, but you know, it's just, I think the most annoying part about that guy is the bubbles that surround him, because like I said, it took a while to get them off of him, because eventually I got to a point where I had a clear opening, but then the rest of the bubbles will get in the way, and then I will wind up shooting off bubbles, and then they come after me, and it's just like a big old huge mess. But he's not hard at all, it's just annoying, an annoying process. So let's head to the next room, which is going to be right next to this one on here. And let's find out who we're going to fight next. Oh good, the whiz rope. So 4 hits will kill him, and then you could get the chest, and then we just have one more monster to fight, which I don't know who. It seems like to be mini bosses, so we seem to have fought one from each dungeon. So let me see. The eye was from Great Bay Temple. The Wizrobe has been in all of them, but we first met him in, I think, Snowhead, and then we fought the mini boss from Ikana or Stone Tower Temple. So we're probably gonna fight the Gecko, I'm assuming. Nope. I was totally wrong. It was the Zelfo. Two of them, in fact. One down, one more to go. Oh gosh, there's 3 of them. Okay, well, 3 Lizalvos is who you're gonna fight. But they only take like 2 hits because if you have the sharpened sword permanently, you will be able to kill them in just 2 hits each. Which is nice. And I don't know why I'm opening these. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're maxed out on rupees, but we also can't put any more money into the bank, unfortunately, because we have too much money in the bank. You really are an amazing person, Link. It seems you've somehow managed to heal their souls. Maybe I should vanish soon myself. Well then. And then he leaves us a chest. And that should be the heart piece that we're looking for. Alright. Yep, we got heart piece number 4 and we have completed another heart container. So we're missing 1 more heart container. And that's actually going to be those 4 heart pieces, the last 4 heart pieces that we need. Is going to be on the moon. So it's going to be in the last 4 dungeons on the moon. So let's go ahead to Clock Town. I think we need to make it the final day or the final night. So we had to go and get the moon tier because since we're going to be going up the clock tower on the eve of the festival, we need to be able to get access up to it, and the only way to do so is to get this Deku flower accessible. So we are going to be able to fly up there as Deku Link until the eve of the festival. So let's go ahead and give him the moon tier and kick him out of here. I'm gonna admit, I'm excited about ending this series, but I'm also pretty sad. Okay, I'm like that about all the games that we've played so far. Skyward Sword, I was pretty sad about ending it. And then I was also pretty sad about ending Minish Cap and Ocarina of Time. But I think it's time for us to end it and move on, because again, we already have a release date for Tears of the Kingdom, and that's pretty awesome. And so we officially have one and we know when it's going to come out for sure. So we gotta step it up, especially since I've been really behind in posting videos. I gotta step it up and get past these games, that way we could get to Breath of the Wild, because for sure Breath of the Wild is gonna like take a while to finish because we have to do a lot of things. So we have, first of all, the most dreadful of them all, getting the Koroks. We gotta get all like 900 Korok around Hyrule, and there are a ton of them. Then we have to get all the shrines. Plus, we're gonna be doing the DLC stuff. I have the DLC packs installed, so we're gonna be doing all that. We're gonna be collecting all the armors, all of the weapons. We're gonna be completing the Hyrule Compendium, so taking all the pictures of all the food, all the animals, all of the weapons, all of the monsters. That's gonna take a while. Then we're gonna go explore all the villages, you know, check it out, explore all the secrets, get all the items, make sure that we get all the items even though we may not need it, beat all of the bosses, all the 4 divine beasts. We're gonna beat the last divine beast that came out with the DLC, you know, and then beat those special shrines, obviously, do all that. Just a lot of stuff. The only thing that I don't think we're gonna do in Breath of the Wild is get all of the chests, because some of them are glitch chests, and so when you use the treasure chest detector or whatever on your Sheikah slate, it'll detect treasure chests in places that you may not be able to get them unless you glitch it or, you know, whatever. And I'm not gonna do that. You know, I'm gonna play it the way it was meant to be played. If I can't get it, then I can't get it. I know that for a fact there's one chest where in the very beginning of the game, when you're on the Great Plateau and you're going to the mountains, you either need to prep meals that are gonna keep you warm and stuff and cold resistant to get to the shrine, or you could go ahead and get the warm doublet. And the way that you could get that is you cook the old man a meal and then he gives you the warm doublet. So if you don't get the warm doublet by cooking that guy a meal, then there's going to be a chest there that never spawns because you never did that, and that's what's going to be activated when you use that little sensor, the chest sensor. And so that's going to be one example of a chest that you could never get. But if you do wind up getting that chest, it should not activate anymore because you did get the chest. But yeah, so that's just one example of like a chest that you could never get if you don't get that warm doublet a certain way or whatever. And then there's other ones that I guess they were supposed to be in the game, but Nintendo ran out of time, or they just decided against it. But for some reason the sensor still senses the chest there. So that's why I'm not gonna get those. But everything else I'll do. I'll do the Koroks, even though the prize is not worth it. But I'm trying to 100% complete it, and you know, that's part of it, so. Alright, so here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and head up to the tower and meet Majora. Sis! Tail! Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the four who are there, bring them here. And he slaps them. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. That's it! I won't let things go the way you expect them to. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. And we will, hopefully. Alright. So, we're gonna have to play Oath to Order. It stopped. We did it. It stopped. Sis. Tail. Good, we made it in time. The giant's call worked on the Skull Kid. Hey Skull Kid, do you realize what you've been doing to everyone? Wait, sis, don't. Don't be so hard on the Skull Kid. Tail, why are you protecting him? Aren't you mad at him for hitting you so much? He was lonely, the Skull Kid. He was trying to destroy everything around him. That is not the same as a lonely child. We can't allow that. The power of the mask made him do it. It was too much for the Skull Kid to handle. It's cause he doesn't know his place. On top of having a weak will and no strength of heart, he's a fool. Certainly he had far too many weaknesses to use my power. Yeah, that's right. Admit your stupidity. Huh? I forgot that it talks. A puppet that can no longer be used is mere garbage. This puppet's role has just ended. It can't be. Then that moon? I shall consume everything. Why? This isn't good. Let's go back. Let's go back. Hurry. The song of time. The song of time. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. Don't tell me you're going up there. I won't do it. You go by yourself. I'm staying here with Tail. I'll go. What? What are you saying, Tail? Is something wrong with you? I don't always want to be running away. If only I had been stronger, the Skull Kid wouldn't have. I understand. I'll go. After all this time, Tail, you've gotten really stubborn, just like someone else I know. You know, you guys are really stupid. And here we are, in the moon. It doesn't look like it, but we're inside the moon. It's a very interesting design choice. But I'm glad it doesn't look creepy, at least for once in this game. We actually have a peaceful, serene place to look at. And here are a bunch of little kids who look very familiar, don't they? If you kind of look at them close up, you can see their hair and their outfit. It's similar to a very special guy that we all love and know. Let me know in the comments who you think it is. Ah, nice weather, isn't it? Masks, you have a lot. You too. Will you be a mask salesman? Then I'll play with you. So, the masks. Give me some. Oh wait, no. Not that one. Not that! Hurry, put it away. I forgot. Also, the bunny hood, it's stuck on my head, so I can't give it to you, unfortunately. But here's the fairy mask. More. And this is where all of the masks that you needed to collect come in, because you're gonna give them to these kids. And eventually you'll get the fierce deity mask, I think. Thanks! You're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek, let's play. Alright, I'll hide. So we're gonna be doing the Ikana section first. Joy. Okay, we should probably take off our bunny hood, to be honest, because we're gonna eventually need to give it up. Okay. So hopefully we get a bottle of... I don't need money. Why are they giving us money on, like, the last dungeon? So I think this is gonna warp you back out to the area where those kids are if you don't want to do this yet. But let's go ahead and go through this door, where we get locked and we fight a Lizalfos. Lovely! Hello, sir. Again, they only take 2 hits if you have the... Yeah, there we go. If you have the upgraded sword, which is really, really sweet if you do, because, gosh, killing them in 2 hits is freaking amazing. But there is a... Oh! Not this guy again! Thank you, sir. It's a smaller arena, so it's gonna be a lot harder to fight this guy. Woo! Alright, so there we go. We only got hit the one time, and let's run away before he blows us up. And now we need to hookshot up to that chest, and I hope that's where the heart piece lies. No, it doesn't, but I am fine with getting some arrows because I love some arrows. I love me some arrows. And I don't think we could talk to that guy because we don't have the Mask of Truth. Now let's fight a Dark Nut. Or not a Dark Nut, an Iron Nut. Please tell me this is going to be the heart piece. It's probably not because it doesn't look like a fancy chest, but, you know, we can always hope. Nope, Bomba Juice. Okay, so that means we're going to need Bomba Juice, I'm pretty sure. Yes, we do. Okay, so if I remember, this is going to be like a little pain. Because I think you have to throw it behind you in order for it to blow up as soon as it reaches. Yep, okay, there we go. So this line is going to be an indicator of where you want to stand. It's going to be right in the middle of that crack, and you got to be on the other side, closer to the other side, and just try to blow it up. It's a timed thing, and you know, just like how I did right now. It's not too hard, but yeah, it is kind of like you gotta be in a certain position to blow that up. Oh, nice, and then that activates a ladder that we could climb up. Alright, now let's continue moving forward. Also, I don't know if time is passing by or if it's kind of like they're frozen in time in the real world because we're in the moon and stuff, and I don't know, I don't see a clock anymore. But oh gosh, there's gonna be another one. Okay, so I think that maybe we have to stand on this side, look to this side, and then just hope for the best. We might need to hold it a little bit longer. Yeah, just a little bit longer. So 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, perfect. And now we need our fire arrows to go ahead and shoot that eye. Whoops. And that opens up that gate where Gossip Stone is just like standing right in front of. Alright, here's that kid that we gave all our masks to, and the creepy blocks that are surrounding him are pretty lovely. They look like the moon. You found me. Hey, I want more masks. Oh, you want more, huh, buddy? Okay. Let's give him this one, this one, this one. Dude, what? You want even more than that? Goodbye, Bunny Hood. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss all of you guys. Even though I didn't use some of them. Can I ask you a question? Your true face, what kind of face is it? It's kind of a weird question. I wonder, the face under the mask, is that your true face? Nice weather, isn't it? Masks, you have a lot. You too. Okay, so he says the same thing. Let's give him all of our masks. I love Japanese culture. I love a lot of the stuff about it. I was watching videos. Wait a minute. That's all the masks you want? Interesting. He only wanted the one mask compared to the other guy who wanted like freaking 50 masks. Okay, so anyway, I love Japanese culture. I love learning about it. It's super interesting. Also, I was looking at videos saying that like more than likely a lot of people who wind up going to live in Japan wind up not liking it because it's not what it seems, because Japanese culture is very different from American culture, especially. Like, for example, there's things that you might not like and there's things that you might actually enjoy, but there's probably a lot of things that you might not actually enjoy depending on what type of person you are. I know that there's a lot of differences, like I said, in the culture. One of them is, I've always heard about the fact that in America, like, we see burping and slurping as really rude and stuff, while in Japan, please no, woo! Oh my gosh, I almost died. While in Japan, they actually see that as very polite and very, they love it because they see it as you're just you know, appreciating their food and stuff like that. And it makes sense, it does make sense, but since I grew up in America and the culture that we live in, I still think it's pretty gross. But yeah, if I ever go to Japan, which I would love to go to Japan one day, I hope I would be able to go to Japan. It's so freaking awesome and I would just love to see it. I would love to see a lot of places, like a lot of cultures and stuff. I would love to just see the world, okay? But one for sure place I would love to go is Japan, because I've always been a huge fan, obviously, of the video games and then just the culture in general. I would love to just see it, check it out. But another thing too that is said about the Japanese culture is that they don't tip. Like, they find it offensive if you tip them. I don't know if they've changed that since then or if it's still like that. But yeah, so if you don't slurp and burp when you go to Japan and eat at the restaurants, they'll find it offensive, I think. I'm not sure if it's still like that, but that's what I've heard. Please don't get mad at me if it's not that way. But I think that's really interesting. I don't find that, like, I just love to learn about culture, you know? I love to learn about culture. Like, I have a friend from the UK and she tells me all about how what they call certain things over there compared to us in America. Like, for example, we call the trunk of the car the trunk and they call it the boot. And I think that's so interesting. It's so freaking amazing, like, just all the differences, and it's beautiful, you know? Like, it's beautiful to be different and to not be like everybody else, you know? I love the uniqueness and I think it's just really cool. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but all I freaking know is that I want to go and travel the world, see the world, and see all the awesome stuff that the world has to offer, all the beautiful sights, all the amazing food, the culture, and just all the amazing things that people have built. And oh gosh, no, I think this one's a pain. Alright, so the easiest way that I found out how to do that section to get to this point is once you start rolling and you get to the point where you're protruding the spikes, you gotta let go of the dialogue stick because it'll just take you to where you need to go. You'll bounce off of the chest and you'll be good to go. And then here you just, from that little point where just before you touch that little warp point to take you back to the entrance, you just roll up and then, you know, come roll over here and you'll be good to go. And I'm going to the next room. Oh, yikes. Okay, before I move forward with this, I'm actually gonna go ahead and go back. So we have to do first is I'm gonna make my way over here to this area, and I'm gonna come to this corner right here, put on my Goron mask, and we're gonna start rolling our way. Okay, and then just stop here. And then we're gonna come to this side right here. And then just roll our way over here. Again, you're gonna let go of the dialogue stick from here because it's gonna take you where you need to go. And here's where the heart piece is. And now we just make our way back to where we were. Alright, here we are back in this room. Again, all the blocks surrounding this guy are pretty creepy, but let's go ahead and talk to him. You found me, I want more masks, so let's give him more masks because he demands it. Okay, wait. What makes you happy? I wonder what makes you happy. Does it make others happy too? Also, I forgot to read what the other kid said. I think I skipped it. Ugh. I hate when I do that. Last but not least is to do the Zora one. So let's go talk to this kid over here. Stop running away from me, kid. Don't you want my masks? Ah, nice weather. Nice weather, isn't it? It's so sad that our masks are like pretty much empty now. Alright, so we're gonna need our Zora mask out, so let's go ahead and pull that out. Okay, and then where this heart piece is going to be a freaking maze, because the first thing we need to do is left, then we're gonna go right, then left, and this should take us to the heart piece. Yes, it does. Okay, now that we got that, we are all the way to 24 containers, 24 heart containers. So we go through here and it's gonna take us back to the beginning. This time we're gonna go a different route to get past this dungeon to get to the kid and find him. So we're gonna go left, right, left, and then right again. And this should take us to where the kid is. Yes, it does. Okay. And I just got knocked back into the water. You found me. Hey, I want more masks. Yes, I know you do. You lovely little boy. And I think this is where we might give away the special masks. Thanks, you're nice. Can I ask you a question? The right thing, what is it? I wonder, if you do the right thing, does it really make everybody happy? That's a great question that I do not have the answers to. Now, last but not least, is going to be the kid that's underneath the tree, just sitting and not playing with anybody else. We're going to go and talk to him. Everyone has gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? You don't have any masks left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yes, let's play that. And there we go, we get the Fierce Deities mask. Could this mask's dark powers be as bad as Majora's? Try it on with the button that you choose to equip it on. Are you ready? You're the bad guy, and when you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play? No, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like when they make kids evil. But obviously it's the mask. So, fun stuff. Let's go ahead and put this on that button. I do like one of his transformations, which is the final one. He's got hair now. Red hair at that. Ganondorf confirmed. Not really, but okay. So I'm actually gonna have. Oh, you know what? Oh no, they're not gonna allow me to use the other mask because I have Fierce Deity mask. The Fierce Deity mask. No, that's not good. I mean. So if you don't have the Fierce Deity mask, you use Zorling to boomerang him. And then, what are you doing, dude? Look at that. Check that. Check me out. So anyway, you use Zorling to boomerang him in the back, and then eventually these guys come off, and you have to hit them with the arrows 3 times each. Ouch. And then there's also Majora who will shoot fire. Ouch. And he also does that. He's showing off his cool moves. Anyway, eventually Majora will shoot like this fire beam, and you can deflect it with the mirror shield. Can you not, please? I'm trying to take out your minions. But if you have the Fierce Deity mask, obviously you could just use that. And it's pretty OP. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at those beams. So yeah, I suggest you guys get the Fierce Deity mask if you don't want to spend too much time on this. And we got Majora's Incarnation. So this guy, he does a lot of cool moves. He's pretty cool. Look at him, ballerina spin. But he also does that, which is pretty cool. So if you don't have the Fierce Deity mask, again, you just shoot him with an arrow when he's running around and stuff, and then he'll fall down. And then you just go and smack him with your sword. I kind of want to let him... Nope, it's too late. I was gonna say I'm gonna let him live so you can see all his cool little dance moves, but it's too late for that. And this is my favorite of all time phases of Majora. Majora's Wrath. I love the way that he sounds. Also, he catches you off guard with the whip, and then sometimes you get stuck in that, and it's just not good. Also, I do realize that it's using magic to use the Fierce Deity mask. But there we go, we defeated Majora. It was a quick final battle because we have Fierce Deity's mask. And that's the end of Majora's Mask, guys. What did you think of the series? Let me know. What did you think of the game in general? Just the temples and the bosses. What did you think about the last boss? Let me know. Also, I really like the way that Majora laughs in the last phase with the whips that he was using. You can also kill him if you don't have the Fierce Deity mask. You could either shoot him with an arrow or use Zorling to hit him with a boomerang. I mean, the Zora barrier, like, shock him, and then you go and hit him with your sword, and that's how you can defeat him. Dawn of a new day. We haven't had that before. Ah, he's awake. You guys, you hadn't forgotten about me. You still thought of me as a friend? Did you save me? I thought they didn't want to be friends with me. But they hadn't forgotten about me. Friends are a nice thing to have. Could you be my friend too? You have the same smile as the fairy kid who taught me that song in the woods. I know, let's do something. Oh, so the evil has left the mask after all. Well now, I finally have it back. Since I am in the midst of my travels, I must bid you farewell. Shouldn't you be returning home as well? Whenever there is a meeting, a parting is sure to follow. However, that parting need not last forever. Whether a parting be forever or merely for a short time, that is up to you. With that, please excuse me. But, my, you sure have managed to make quite a number of people happy. The masks you have are filled with happiness. This is truly a good happiness. Well, both of us have gotten what we were after, so this is where you and I part ways, isn't it? You know, it was kind of fun. Well, it's almost time for the carnival to begin. So why don't you just leave and go about your business? The rest of us have a carnival to go to. Link! Thank you. Well, guys, this is officially the end of Majora's Mask. Here are the credits rolling, and yeah, just again, let me know what you guys think. I'd love to hear from you guys. My thoughts on the situation on this game. I really enjoyed this game. It's not one of my, if I had to pick a favorite, it wouldn't be my favorite game. But it was such a good game. It was definitely really dark. Playing it now as an adult and, you know, compared to a kid, you don't realize a lot of the stuff that goes on in this game. There are a lot of depressing matters in this game. A lot of depressing stories, depressing endings, you know. Just the whole fact that this game revolves around the world ending in 3 days, at least for these people, you know, is kind of sad already. And then you also got, you know, Lulu lost her eggs, they were stolen, you know, she's depressed because, you know, her babies were stolen. And then you got Macau dying, Darmani dying, the Deku Butler's son dying, you know, the fact that you got Epona stolen in the beginning, you know. Then just all the different locations in the game are all going through their hard times, you know. Great Bay is going through the ocean being, you know, all crazy and stuff. Then you got the Southern Swamp being poisoned and they can't like touch the water. And then they're getting ready to punish a monkey, which in other words, I think is they were gonna wind up like probably killing him because they think he stole the princess. And then you got those people who just can't permanently die because they were cursed when the doors of Ikana or Stone Tower Temple opened. And then you got, you know, Snowhead Temple where they lost their hero. Their hero was trying to go save his people. He wound up getting blown off the valley by that blizzard and dying. And then, you know, they're stuck in that snow, the winter, and they're starving to death and freezing to death, and it's just really sad. But there are a lot of happy things that you can do for those people, like, you know, when you get the couples match for Anju and Kafe, you know, you make them happy even though they probably know deep down in the back of their mind that they're gonna die and they're not gonna awaken to a new day. They have each other and that's all that matters to them, and you give them that happiness. The same thing with like a lot of other people, you know, even though they died, you know that they died, you live on in that person's shoes by the masks, and you help them and save them and make them happy and have hope again. You know, the same thing with Romani. You save her from the aliens, you know, you give her the hope, you help her, make her know that she's not crazy, she is seeing aliens or ghosts, and you help her protect the farm. You save the old lady from getting robbed. You know, just a lot of good stuff comes out of it, but there are, like I said, a lot of sad situations. Overall though, it is a really good game. I love a lot of the concepts that they put into this game. I love that you're able to use the masks and have different powers with each mask. I think that's really cool. I love that you could get 6 bottles in this game. It's so freaking awesome to have that many bottles. I love the fact that you have a teleporting song. I don't think we had that in... No, well, we did have teleporting songs in Ocarina of Time, but it was like to specific places. And I did like that too. I like that you get a different song for each teleportation pad, like for the Shadow Temple and the Spirit Temple and all that. And I also like that you have this one and you just go and activate the owl statues to work to different spots. What else? I really liked all the dungeons. I don't have any complaints about any of them. Obviously Great Bay was a little confusing, but so was Stone Tower Temple. I think Stone Tower Temple was a lot more confusing than Great Bay. My least favorite boss would have to be Georg, but playing it now, oh look at Anju's getting married. Oh, that's good for them. She looks so pretty. And I imagine that Cafe is back to normal because we're looking at it from his point of view, and he seems to be taller and about her height instead of like the short kid. So that's really good. See, that's another thing that's really cute, and you know, we saved them. And I just love that. I love that. It's so freaking cute. But yeah, Georg was my least favorite, but playing it now, it was a lot easier to defeat him and stuff, and he wasn't as hard. Oh yeah, this is what I was talking about. Yeah, that's his son. He's just crying over him right now, and that's another sad thing. He doesn't wind up having a happy ending, unfortunately, which is really sad. But I mean, what can we do? We tried our best. I mean, he was already dead before we got to Termina, so we couldn't really do much regarding that, which sucks. But going back to the bosses, I actually like Twin Mold, but I don't like them as much as the other bosses. My favorite is Udalwa, obviously, and then my second favorite is Goat. My favorite temple would be Snowhead, and then it would probably be, believe it or not, Great Bay Temple, then the Southern Swan Temple, which is shoot, I can't think of the name right now. But also Saria's song, and he carved in the little images. Oh, that's so cute. And then my fourth favorite would have to be Stone Tower Temple, just because it's really confusing and stuff, but I really love the music. And like I said, I love the game. I love the game overall. I have no complaints, really. It is kind of annoying to restart the day and, you know, go to this time at this day, blah blah blah, to get this mask, and that's kind of annoying, but you know, I still like it. Like I said, I have no complaints, and I think this is really cute, but I'm really sad it's ending, but I'm happy that we're moving on to Twilight Princess. Get ready for that, and I guess we can't really do anything but look at the screen, so I guess that's where I'm gonna end it. Thank you guys for joining me in this series. Thank you guys to all of you who stuck through to the end. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Obviously, I'd imagine that if you guys stuck all the way through to the end, that you did enjoy the series. And I'm glad that I was here to play this for you guys. I really love playing these games for you guys. And I love talking to you guys. I love hearing from you guys, hearing your thoughts, your theories, all that good stuff. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, your night, wherever you guys are. And I hope to see you in the new series in Twilight Princess. Bye!